Assalamu alaikum. How are you, my dear student of دوحة المعرفة Private School, grades 4, 5, and 6. Welcome to a new reading lesson. As we usually do, I will read the text for 3 times. Then we illustrate syllables and sound and explain difficult words by subtle. And at last, I will guide you to answer the question belonging to the passage. Now we should start. Let's start with the passage skimming. London is the capital city of England. It rains most of the time. There are 7 million people live in London. England's longest river is the River Thames. It goes through the middle of London. There are lots of things to see in London, like the Tower of London, Tower Bridge, Big Ben, and lots of museums and parks. Buckingham Palace is a very famous building. The Queen lives there. Lots of people visit Buckingham Palace every day to see the changing of the guard. London is a great city for tourism. It's a very popular city around the world and it attracts people to see its history. Now let me read the text more slowly. London is the capital city of England. It rains most of the time. There are 7 million people live in London. England's longest river is the River Thames. It goes through the middle of London. There are lots of things to see in London, like the Tower of London, Tower Bridge, Big Ben, and lots of museums and parks. Buckingham Palace is a very famous building. The Queen lives there. Lots of people visit Buckingham Palace every day to see the changing of the guard. London is a great city for tourism. It's a very popular city around the world and it attracts people to see its history. Now let's read sentence by sentence. The first sentence: London is the capital city of England. It rains most of the time. Next, there are 7 million people live in London. England's longest river is the River Thames. It goes through the middle of London. There are lots of things to see in London, like the Tower of London, Tower Bridge, Big Ben, and lots of museums and parks. Next, Buckingham Palace is a very famous building. The Queen lives there. Lots of people visit Buckingham Palace every day to see the changing of the guard. London is a great city for tourism. It's a very popular city around the world and it attracts people to see its history. Now let's illustrate syllables and sounds. The first sound we have the magic E with the letter I in these words, like and time. So pronounce this like letter, not a sound, letter I, like and time. Next we have silent letters in some words like people, we don't pronounce the syllable, middle, we don't pronounce the E, tourism, we don't pronounce the U, rain, we don't pronounce the I, bridge, we don't pronounce the E, palace, we don't pronounce the E, building, we don't pronounce the U, guard, we don't pronounce U, great, we don't pronounce E, throw, we don't pronounce these three letters U, G, H. So all the red marked letters are silent letters. Next, long E in the syllable, double E, and in the letter Y in the end of a word, like city or city, sea, queen, very, history. So all these marked letters are pronounced as long E. Next, the hard the and soft the in the syllable th, we can find this in the words sayings. We pronounce the th like th, soft th, throw, also soft th, things, soft th, but there, this is hard the, and in the word tourism, we pronounce this S like the to rhythm, and museum, we pronounce this S also like the. Next we have compound sound like tower, we pronounce this OW like ow, tower like the power, tower. Around, we pronounce this OU also like ow, around and tower. Now let's explain difficult words by Fatal. The first word we have rains, the falling of drops of water. It's raining, it's raining. Next, river, an area full of sweet water like Nile River. This is the river. Next, palace, a place where kings and queens lives. Kings and queens lives in a palace. Next, guard, a person that protect you from danger. They are English guards of the queen. Next, tourism, visit many places in different countries. They are tourists. They are tourists. Now let me guide you how to answer the question belonging to this passage. The first question we have, Thames is the shortest river in London. We can find here, Thames is the longest river. The longest river. Second question, Buckingham is the capital city of England. We can find here, London is the capital city of England. Number 3, England is a tourist country. We can find here, London is a great city for tourism. Number 4, there are no places to visit London. We can find here, lots of people visit Buckingham Palace every day to see the changing, or we can find here, there are lots of things to see in London. The last question we have, the river goes through the middle of London. We can find here, it goes through the middle of London. Now we come to the end of our lesson today. Study this passage and try to answer the question and practice reading it quickly. And next week, inshallah, there will be an evaluation in this text. Have a nice day and see you later, inshallah.